Hi, I'm Amy with Momma-Builds. Come build with me. So today I'm in my natural texture pack and I really liked this hillside area and I really wanted to build something. So I decided instead of excavating and taking land away, I decided to extend one of the grass layers out. I lined it with stone and made it a little platform here with stilts and decided to build a house out of moss. That's what this block right here is. And then the pale oak moss that lines my windows and has a few feature walls inside the house. And I really like how it turned out. This house is not very big. It's fairly small actually. However, it has the shape and the contour of the hillside little like platform that I have here. I decided to contour the house to the shape of the platform to kind of maximize the space. But I really do like how it turned out. It's got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and some good living spaces. So let's go in and check it out. The main building wood that I chose was oak. I like that you can have access to the grass platform here off the sides of the porch. So I just kind of like that. It's a nice little feature. All right, let's go ahead and go in. When we go inside, you come right over to the family room or living room area. 3 little couches. I like the chandelier. It's just a nice space, a good space to entertain. Then we have the kitchen and dining room combination right here. Just a nice big table. Then the kitchen, though it is not that big, I like that it's open to the great room, to the rest of the space. But it's got a nice size island with anvils as dual seating. I've got this really beautiful fireplace that's right here centered between the dining room and kitchen. I've got a sink, little hand towels, some floating shelves. I always like to use barrels as my cabinetry. I like that it actually holds things. Double oven, then of course a Momma-Builds built-in fridge, one of my favorite features of any kitchen. So yeah, I really like how that turned out. This space, there wasn't a whole lot to do with it, but I put a chest or two for extra storage. I got a little desk over here. So it's not wasted space, but it's not like a room unto itself by any means. So over here underneath the stairs we have a nice little washroom. We've got a bathroom, a toilet, double vanity, some extra storage, and then a shower. I figured I had the space to do it. I might as well do it, right? It's always good to have 2 full-on bathrooms in a house. So that's the downstairs. I do think it turned out nice. It's not huge, but it's ample size, right? There's enough room for all 3 spaces. It looks nice. It's coordinated. I like how it looks. So then you come upstairs. We have our very first room, which happens to be the upstairs bathroom. There's the toilet. Here's the shower. I really like the windows in the shower. They're kind of fun. And then a double vanity. Just like the downstairs, I got a little hand towel, towels for the shower. I love the space. I think it's a really nice sized bathroom. So I like that how that turned out. We have 2 bedrooms next to each other right here. This is a little bit smaller than the next door neighbor bedroom, but it's got a double bed, side tables, some dressers and chests. Turned out kind of nice. And then as you can see, I decided to not complete my roof all the way and to do a little bit of skylight. I've been doing that a lot lately. I just really like having the extra light come in. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the booming thunder and lightning really quick. All right, so now we've got a little family room here. That's the TV, little TV table, coffee table, couch, obviously, right? Some tables, some chests, a nice little family room, a good hangout spot. And then last but not least, we have the larger of the 2 bedrooms. Still just a double bed, some side tables, and of course some dressers and chests. So I do like that this room has 2 outer walls, so you get these extra windows, which I really like. Windows in my houses bring in all that natural light. So you guys, I really do like how this house turned out. Like I said, it's not the biggest house in the world, but I think the floor plan is pretty good for the shape that the house turned out since I I chose the shape based off of the platform, and it was just kind of is what it is, and I decided just to work with it, and I do like how it turned out. I love the moss. My favorite color is green, so I think, I was probably bound to like the moss regardless. But I love the texture of the natural texture pack moss. And then this is the pale oak moss that kind of lines my windows, and then it also has one or two little walls inside the house that they're kind of featured. But I do like how it turned out quite a bit. Not the biggest, not even the most ornate, but I think it's a pretty nice little house here on stilts on my nice little hillside. So, as always, you guys, please feel free to visit my channel. My channel is Momma-Builds. I have about 300 videos of all types of suburban, modern, houses, castles. I have some ships. I've got cave houses, waterfall houses, just all kinds of stuff. Barn houses, all kinds of stuff. So I also have a really cool bikini bottom world, which I haven't done anything in for a while. But if you like bikini bottom, like that's got some great stuff in there as well. So feel free to check that out and see if there's other videos that you'd be interested in. Um, like, subscribe. Subscribing is super helpful. It helps push out my videos to find people that might be interested in watching them. And as always, you guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day and keep building.